In this lecture, we're going to talk about a number of points that you need to put in consideration when starting out as a freelancer. And that is how freelancing can negatively affect your health and how to protect yourself from this right from the beginning. A number of problems can happen when you are a freelancer, and mostly due to a lot of time sitting at your desk, very low physical activity, so you can suffer from a number of points. We will try to explain these points and tell you some tips and points that you can use to prevent this from happening and keep your health sound and safe. First thing is RSI, or repetitive strain injury. And this is something that can happen to your hands, your wrists, okay, due to using your mouse and keyboard for long periods of times, and you would start feeling pain, inflammation in them, and maybe you will find your hand trembling. This is really a very serious condition that you shouldn't take lightly. If you start feeling pain or numbness in your arm or your wrist, you should see your doctor right away. You should stop working on the keyboard and mouse, especially for long continuous hours, because this is really something that you need to take care of. And you will find some links in the resources that explain this condition and how you can minimize it by taking some precautions while working. Second thing is dry eyes, and this happens a lot when you're staring at your monitor or computer monitor for long hours. You would find your eyes feeling dry and itchy, and this is something that you can prevent by trying to take short breaks every 30 minutes. Try to take a 5 or 10 break and try to move your head a lot so that your eyes don't keep focused on the monitor. Try to place your monitor in the right position so that it's not very high or very low. This will prevent your eyes from feeling this problem, and you will also prevent your neck from suffering from problems. Another very important point is back pain. If you stay sitting down at your desk for long hours working on your projects, you would start feeling back problems or back pain. So it's very important to get up every while and take a short walk, or try to move, do some exercises, some stretching to prevent that, and make sure you have a very good chair that you use for working. Don't just sit on any chair that you have at home, but try to get something that's comfortable and that supports your back very well in order to avoid having back problems. These 3 points, they can be very easily prevented if you take the right measures from the start. However, if you fail to do this, you will suffer from a lot of health problems, and this would even affect your freelancing work and freelancing income later on. The last thing is your social life, and it's very obvious that if you do a lot of work and you're sitting at your desk most of the time, you lose a lot of time being with your family or your friends. So try to plan your work, plan your time so that you have enough time to meet your friends, go out with your family. This way your social life won't be affected in any bad way by your freelancing work. I know you might not think a lot of this when you're just starting out, but later on you'll definitely see how important these points are, so try to keep them in mind from the beginning so that you plan your work and life and try to get the right balance between work and life so that you would be a happy freelancer.